Tried to write a song today, demons stayed inside. You've had enough of all your thoughts, there's nowhere left to hide. You've given too much power to the voice inside your head, but will you write the closing chapter to the book you've never read? Tried to right your wrongs today so you wouldn't lose your mind, but you've turned into a silhouette of what you're trying to find. You've given in to fear again and put away your smile. Does a man in Mississippi feel alone after a while? Will I find what I'm after? Will I lose touch with the world around me? Am I a manic disaster? The possibility still astounds me. Am I a slave to the master, or a friend to the ones who found me? The world turns faster and faster. Tried to sell your soul today, but the devil wasn't buying. And you've run away from love again, 'cause you saw no use in trying. And that peaceful disposition they've all missed for quite a while is still a slave to indecision and just failed another trial. Is this a race for a cause? Is the crowd looking on in disgrace? Will I stop clenching my jaws and be rid of this look on my face, feeling empty and wrong? Can someone please get me out of this place? I'm gonna brace for the fall.
Hey everybody, this is welcome to Monotonia, and we're here with Mr. Jack Thomason. So, tell us your story, man. Tell us what you've been doing, eking out this songwriting for.
Well, I've always been a guitar player for many years now, I guess, and I've always played in bands and been lucky enough to work alongside some really great musicians and frontmen, and I just kind of caught the urge a couple of years ago to see what it might be like if I jumped in and kind of did the thing myself. And it's been a learning experience, but about 2 years in now, I kind of feel like I'm starting to make a little bit more sense of it and feel a little bit more comfortable, slowly feeling more comfortable. And it's a very challenging but rewarding process. I know I'm not the first person to say that about their journey, but that's kind of me in a nutshell, I guess.
Challenging but rewarding.
Yeah, that's it. That's the name of the game with anything.
Yeah. Where you say you're at now? I mean, you played a couple songs for us today. What do those represent on that arc to you? Like,
well, there's some of the. I guess I'm still kind of in the earlier stage of building a catalog. I've got kind of something between a demo and an EP out on the webs, and just kind of like that. I'm not really the kind of guy to like sit down every day and write. They just kind of come to me in burst, you know. So I'll put out, I'll come up with 3 songs in a week or a month or whatever, and then go a while without coming up with anything. So I kind of just like, for me, it's like a capturing lightning in a bottle kind of process. Although I always try to be readily available, and have a guitar around and be open to, have space and time to sit down and write something if the inspiration comes. But I've never been able to crank it out in a timely manner. I know some people really do well with that, but I just don't, for whatever reason.
It's gotta be in the moment. You have to follow that spark.
Totally. You just kind of feel it and chase it, and whatever comes out is what comes out.
What's the thing that's out on the internet called?
It's called Herdwood Hits. It's named after the Herdwood Drive is the street that I was living on, and I recorded it on a Tascam Porta studio in my house. So it was nice because I didn't have to worry about studio time, and I did everything myself. The help of a roommate of mine, Raylan Baxter, did background vocals on one song. But it was just, I just kind of like wanted to, I'm just at a point in time where I can't really work with, I wasn't feeling like I could work with time constraints. So I was forced enough to be able to leave everything set up in a space, and anytime I had a free moment and felt like it, I could lay down a part, and if it sucked, I could do it again later.
Scrap it.
Yeah. So it's on Bandcamp and Spotify, and I've got some hard copies around somewhere.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's a very exciting piece of work, I feel like.
It was fun. It was fun to see it become a real thing. I kind of hacked away at it over the course of 6 months or so it wasn't something that I did really quickly. It just kind of here and there pieced it together, sort of like having a jigsaw puzzle on a coffee table in your living room, where you just kind of like do a piece every now and then when you feel like it.
Yeah, there's the corner, fill in the spaces.
And then one day, lo and behold, got a puzzle, a finished thing.
That's fantastic. That's a fantastic way to look at it. What do you think? Any big plans for what's coming up next?
I'm just kind of booking shows as I can. It's at this stage in my songwriting career, if you could even call it that. It's emails into the void and being thankful for whatever I could get. But my goal is to just really kind of get out there and be on the road as much as possible, get the ball. Somebody once told me it was like rolling a boulder to the top of a mountain, and it's really hard to get it up there, and once you get it over the top, it kind of, you got the momentum, and it gets a little bit easier to book shows and stay inspired. And so I'm kind of, I can imagine that being true, but I'm still rolling the boulder up the hill at this point, and it's, again, challenging but rewarding.
And we gotta be happy while we're in it, don't we?
Oh, totally. Totally.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, thank you coming down and playing for us today.
Thank you for having me, man. I love the series, and I'm happy to do it. Really thrilled to be able to make it happen.
Yeah, we're really happy to get our little piece of the puzzle.
Dude, yeah, man.
Thank you for coming by. And
thanks for having me, Remy, Daniel.
Before we get out, we got to thank our sponsors. This season, Welcome to Monotonia is sponsored by Backland Rentals, Birmingham Punk Rock Flea Market, Birmingham Mountain Radio, and Substrate Radio. So
Hell yeah.
Thanks to the sponsors. Thanks for
Hell
making
yeah.
it happen. Welcome to Monotonia, Jack Thomason. That's a wrap.
All right.
In the bag.
May the darkness please come forward and cast a shadow on my shine. Be the contrast while I rectify my mind and get in touch with the divine. There's a path laid out before me, a winding road I seem to stray from time to time. It seems the demons won't ignore me. They give and take my peace of mind. So will I disappear? Will I give in to fear? Will I make yesterday my friend again? Or will I fight what you fight against when you can't win? Truth lurk in the shadows. The darkness take the reins from time to time. Will it lead me to the gallows? Will it rob me of my time?